Best thing about getting lost is getting found. Uh, Words come from John Francis. I've thought those words because I get lost all the time. I just kind of wander around, have adventures and stuff, like Kane or like Jules from Pulp Fiction. Just gonna wander the earth, have adventures and shit. I think that's kind of good metaphor for life. You know, or Air Force, pararescue. You know, you're gonna say, I would really like to go to Vegas, or I'd like to be stationed at Kadena or Herbie, and you get stuck in Moody. And I remember when they sent me to Moody, I was like, but they sent my entire class. When we graduated, we all went to Moody. And I remember just like Georgia, oh my God, I grew up in California. And so after I graduated, Kirtland, went home for leave. And then as I said goodbye to the coast there at Santa Monica and Malibu, got on the 10 and drove. As I got further east, I got progressively like, oh man. And I even was dating a girl at the time and wouldn't let her come with me because I was like, no, I'm not letting you leave California. If I gotta suffer, I'll suffer in Georgia by myself. And just, from Moody, all the places that I went, practically lived down in Florida, because this is when they first moved from Patrick to Moody, and so none of the training places that are in place at Moody now were there. So we did all our training down in Florida. So got to surf a lot in Florida. Jacksonville's only 2 hours from Moody. So, if there was a swell or shoot, it was a weekend, bam, we're hitting the coast, go to the beach. And then I remember my first, we got all our, got all my quals so I could be a full up PJ. And one of the guys, there was a towel going on, and one of the guys who was supposed to go was out running and sprained his ankle. And I was walking by the head shed, and Art Boyd and Mike Maltz, and what a jerk. Mike Maltz, and I don't know if you know, I get cut off a lot. So Homer Stanton, Bill Sine, they're all in there, and they're like, well, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, I'll go. And I think partway they were like, who are you? And I'm like, I'm Maroney. And they're like, we need a full up PJ. I'm like, I just got my my full up qual last night. And they looked at Boyd, and he's like, yeah, he finished his Rams quals last night. Well, you need a passport. I'm like, I just got it yesterday. And they're like, you need, and everything, they're like, all right, I guess you're going, pack your stuff, you're going tomorrow. And I was like, yes. And then me and Tony Rescueman, and this guy, his name was Rescueman. He had changed it, but his name was Tony P. Rescueman, Para Rescueman. And I didn't know he had changed it. I just saw his name. I'm like,